Come with me on my elective. So this month I travelled to Indianapolis in the state of Indiana in the USA to go visit their dental school. Last year we had 8 of their students come over to visit Newcastle, so this year I went over to visit them and see what they get up to on clinics. It was really interesting to visit another school's facilities and see what they have to offer compared to dental schools here in the UK, and how they navigate the differences between their private healthcare system compared to what we have in the UK with the NHS system. It was interesting to see the differences between the courses. For example, they have to do all their lab work themselves, so they don't have a lab that pre-makes everything for us like we do. Indiana is a very rural state, so it was interesting to find out how they combat these health inequalities of people who live in the rural areas compared to the city where they treat patients. The city itself is a very student-heavy city. It's got 2 main universities, a bit like Newcastle, so I got to walk around both those campuses, which were really lovely. It was also really good to see the students that we got to host last year, so they put on lots of activities for us, like golfing, which I wasn't very good at. We did a tour of the Colts Stadium where they play American football. We did a pub quiz, and we went out for lots of lovely meals, which was nice as well. And of course, while I was there, we had to do all the typical things, spend a lot of money in the shops, try all the typical American foods and breakfasts. And there were also lots of green spaces, so we spent some time walking around the parks, looking at the local historical monuments and war monuments. And then after a really fun week, it was time to go home, so getting some last minute bits to bring back as gifts, and then it was time to go to the airport. So I really recommend doing an elective if you can while you're in dental school. It's really great to make lifelong friends, and it's always good to put on your CV.